So Mackenzie, I so much took place, right? Day 2 of Fan Expo Chicago.
Yeah, I loved it. It was amazing.
Loved it. Me, I don't know. It was
out of this galaxy. It was like to Thrawn's like galaxy and back.
Whoa. I mean, let's...
Like, that's farther than the Death Star.
I mean, it started off with a funny story how... Yeah. What did we forget to get signed yesterday with Tem?
Yesterday we got too excited. We practically forgot that we have this
plaque, right? We wanted...
That says Boba Fett and it has like...
It has Tem Morrison.
And then there's a little box that he gets to sign in.
Right, so we
forgot it. So we had to go back on his line and then get him to sign it. And then we had to go back on his line again because I wanted to give him my card.
Right.
Yeah.
And then we saw you again, right? Chewbacca, and you wanted to give him a card. And we were, online talking to his handler?
Yeah.
And what did you get?
Yeah. I got this, beaded kind of bracelet. It was, gems and stuff. And it was pretty cool, but it was falling apart because the string got tied up, so she had to break it apart.
Oh, but we put it in a little baggie, right, to keep it safe. So that's where, and then we went to go see who? Diana?
Yeah, Diana, because
Diana Lee
when
Inosanto.
we went to we went to the city before we had all
the convention.
We went to this comic shop. And we got the Ahsoka series, and I wanted this one because it had Diana on it, but
as Morgan Elsbeth.
The other one, yeah. Then the other one had just the regular cover.
It was the cover with all the characters, but so we wanted to go see her, show the comic, get it signed, and then what was she wearing? What was her shirt today?
She was wearing a T-shirt of Princess Leia, and that was Princess Leia today. So
That was
perfect.
It was
and
perfect.
Then,
while we were online, it was who did you see?
So the guy that's in that same episode of The Mandalorian when you first meet Morgan, he's the guy in Terminator. So my mom thought that I didn't know who he was because she only recognized him from Terminator. She doesn't remember that he was in the Mandalorian series. And I'm like, I know who he is. He's not, because Diana said he's from the episode, and my mom's like, he is.
He
is.
Oh
my God. Oh.
Totally forgot. And then, so that was neat. And then you saw Amon, he was showing off it. You waved to him and he... Yeah,
because he was looking by the side, and then I waved to him and he waved back. And then I said, I like the jacket. And he was showing it off. And then Mom,
he had chocolate. It was it was a whole, it was
and then
the Rebels
he had
theme.
The sister, the light side. It was a type of pin.
Definitely been a Rebels theme.
Yeah, you got
it was. I know. I was
it's
looking.
Whole Rebels, Clone Wars, Star Wars.
I don't know.
And it had the Rebel Twin Girls down here.
It was amazing.
It was and then he had the wolves kind of on the things. Yeah.
From Lothal. And then we had finally our time that we needed to meet. The whole reason why we came to Chicago.
Yes.
Who brought us here? Who was the one?
Mark Hamill.
Mark Hamill, right? And we needed to come up with something special for a father-son duo picture, right? With Hayden Christensen. Yeah. And so what was our surprise? What did Daddy dress as?
Force Ghost Obi-Wan.
Yeah, he was a Force Ghost.
So we got this kind of fabric that was netting. So we got it cut up into 2 pieces. We fixed it, taped it, and then
sewed it up.
We put
when we say we, it was really Nana. Helped
yes,
us.
It's the whole entire family. When I mean we, it's just you guys. When I mean we, it's just her. When I mean we, it's him.
That's different. Okay, so we went.
We means it's just him, but I just watched it.
So we had this whole plan, right? And I was wearing my Columbia pilot jacket, right? And then I have this neat shirt that was underneath that you didn't see during the photo op, but it has from Rebel Scum, right?
Scum. He is a great, talented artist.
You got to meet him today.
We got to meet him today.
But all right, so we go to the line. No, we went to the line to see.
Rebel Scum.
Oh, right? Sorry. No, we went to. I know because there was so much that.
So much that we did today. I'm like, wait, how about that?
Yeah.
No, that came first.
So we were waiting to finally get our photo, and we're trying to scramble, right? Trying to fix that up, and then it's the moment we've been waiting for, and
the father-son
duo. And who lit up when he saw you?
Hayden Christensen.
Yeah. Numero uno to you. So he turned around and he was like
sprinkle thing,
right? So he turned around and he said to Mark Hamill that was we were one of the nicest or sweetest families. And what did he want from you? To start off
a hug.
hug.
Before we even got a photo,
you're starting off with a hug from Hayden Christensen.
And then after we took the photo, Mark Hamill wanted to take a little hug, and then he pulled me back because I was going forward. He wanted, and the people were like, huh?
They're trying to push you out, but he said, what did he want? He wanted
I want one. I want a photo.
A photo with just you, Miss Princess. Yeah, the little princess. So we're standing back, Mommy and Daddy are just watching, saying, what is going on here? And there's our little girl.
They grew up, you and my dad grew up watching it, and I was like a late bug.
Well, the first movie actually came out before Mommy and Daddy were well, at least Mommy wasn't born. But then you're right, we watched the original trilogy growing up, and that's what we introduced to you. And the prequels is when Mommy and Daddy were dating. Like, that was the movies that we went to go see in the theater. So that the prequels were the theaters in the theaters for us, and for you, the sequel trilogy. So now
and
it was
now it's like the Ahsoka series, because of the Clone Wars, Ahsoka,
yeah, you're a little ahead of your curve there with the kids your age group, right? Because they didn't even know who Ahsoka was until the Disney Plus series, and you introduced them to us, but it was amazing, right? So we started off with that father-son duo, and everyone was just in awe, right, of our photo. They wanted to take some pictures. They wanted to see how our photo turned out. That was awesome.
Yeah, it was amazing. We saw a lot of our friends online because they're huge Star Wars fans just like us.
Yeah.
Just like me.
No, there was a few people that you met online, right? And then we went down to, after our photo, then we wanted to go down to the 501st and get some pictures. And
some pictures. Snap.
Yeah, everyone wanted to get pictures of you.
Yeah, because
you had the trash compactor.
There was, trash compactor, because I'm in the outfit. And also there was a dark side Padme and a dark side Anakin.
Ooh, and you had to get photos with your parents.
I love the dark side.
You do, huh?
Dark side rules.
Dark side rules.
Yeah.
So then what did we do after that? There's just so much I can't even remember. Because it's just like everything is playing back and it's like a whirlwind.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, there was.
So there's a Harry caning.
Oh yeah, when we were taking.
There was the mask when he got blind, and it was during the last season.
We saw that they were.
And then
they were taking a professional photo. That they were allowed to do, that you could pay for some pictures, and you waited patiently so that you could get a picture with them, right? Yeah. And then we wanted to go see some of your artist friends, right?
Yeah. They were busy.
Brittany was very busy, right? It's great to see. We're excited. We got another piece of artwork of young Ahsoka, and you wanted to see.
Yes. So can I talk about this story?
Of course. So,
I knew that there was this kind of, you can see the buddy. I knew that it was sort of someone that did Grogu's or something. Did this.
It's called a little axolotl. That's
axolotl.
3D printed, right? Then it's hand painted, and it looks. This one in particular looks like a both cat, right? So and then you were like, wait a minute, is it Pink Yoda? Yeah. Right? So we went back to her booth.
And she had them. This was the last one.
Yeah, she didn't have them the first day we went yesterday. They weren't on display. And then we just happened to ask and looked and glanced over. And this was the last one that was left, just waiting to be adopted by you. And we asked, we didn't ask. You asked her.
Yeah, what's her name? Or his. because she usually, for her Grogus, she usually names them to give out like Luke, like something like Star Warsy to make it like creative. Like if you want like.
Okay, so you then asked, did it have a name? But she said, no, that's up to you. But you came up.
It wasn't up to me.
No?
It was up to the Ahsoka people.
The Ahsoka panel?
Yes.
So we were lucky enough to get into the Ahsoka panel.
Yeah.
And you wanted to ask a very important question to both Diana and Eman. So what did you ask them?
I asked them, like, what would be a good name? Like, so I asked, like, if you want to do the middle name, first name. So.
Of this Axolotl from Lothal. Yeah. And what was the name that Diana came up with?
Diana came up with the middle name Ohana.
Ohana, which means what?
Family.
Family. That's a Hawaiian term. And then it was time for Eman, and he was so struck by this, right?
Yeah,
you actually went up to the stage. You went up to the stage and he held it, right?
Like he couldn't find like a cute name. So I said, if you don't want to do like the first name, you can do the last name. And so everyone screamed out Bridger in the crowd.
Oh, at first they wanted him to name the little cat Jabba, and he goes, no, it's too cute to be called Jabba. But that's what I was thinking at first, and I was like trying to think of something that would be associated with Ezra. But so that's pretty neat. So now you're hoping that you come up with the first name from him.
Yeah, for Part 3 of Fan Expo Chicago, we're going to meet Rosario Dawson, and I'm going to ask, at the panel,
if she can come up with.
Yeah, if it come up with
the first name.
A first name.
Right, so it'll be the Ahsoka panel named Lothcat Axolotl. Yeah. Wow, that was something else.
Very, very.
And as we were exiting the panel, we ended up meeting some people that you know from your social accounts, right?
Yeah.
And you were just chatting away.
Well, actually, first we were chatting with this person that was in the Ahsoka panel, and then when we bumped in behind us, I knew that girl looked familiar.
Yeah, there's so many people, it's hard to keep track.
Yeah, because I have so many followers.
Right.
Yeah, so I have who? That's that. Who's
and you're usually better at recognizing faces from the Instagram accounts, but so you started chatting and we saw Fallon and Emma, who
and wasn't Emma that gave me this
Star
Wars girly
bracelet?
So it says Star Wars on it, then it has this pink kind of tie-dye white.
Pretty neat.
Bring it closer.
And then you were actually even interviewed, right?
Yes, I was interviewed by her because...
What were you chatting about?
We were chatting about how did I get into the cosplay and what was my favorite Star Wars characters and Star Wars cosplay.
And I'm sure you love every minute of it to talk Star Wars with anyone.
She said she would let me go and talk.
All right, so it was the Mackenzie show again, right?
Mackenzie show. Well, this is actually the Mother Mackenzie.
This is the mother, yeah. But and then we ended up seeing the moderator, right? Who did the panel?
Yeah.
I forgot. Oh my goodness, we went to Alan Tudyk's panel today.
So
that's what happened. What did you do?
So I asked the question. He always brings this bag of
stuff. Or crap. Yes. He calls it that. I know that you won't say it.
But it's a big bag of all this stuff. And so if someone asks a question, he just gets a random piece, wallpaper, torn, and he would just sign the back and give it to someone.
And what did you get? So what was your question and what did you get?
So my question was, what was your favorite character that you act?
Ever voiced?
Act? Because he does so many characters.
And what was his response?
From Wreck-It Ralph, the first
one. And then what did you get in return?
I got this card that was...
Oh, it was from Mommy and Daddy's childhood. It was Garbage Pail Kids. The Woody Allen, and he signed it.
Wait, what's his name? The guy?
The
guy that gave the card.
Alan Tudyk?
Allen?
And it's Woody Allen. Yes, it's funny.
That's funny, but it's his name. I just noticed
You
that.
just noticed
like,
that?
Boom.
Wow. So that was pretty neat, and everyone was thrilled with that. And then
then my dad asked the question. He got a shiny wallpaper.
Yeah, a swatch of wallpaper. Is definitely entertaining.
Yes,
and
he's very funny.
So we ended up, and what brought me to the panel was because you saw the moderator as we were waiting for the after party, right? There was a galactic.
Yeah, so there was this like Star Wars galactic, like night party kind of.
Yeah, after
and
hours.
And so like when they opened the door, it says Empire coming through.
Yeah, the
had,
501st was there. And
yeah, and then they
DJ Optimus
yes.
Prime. What is it? Right? Is that right? DJ
Awesomeness Prime.
Optimus Prime. That's a transformer.
And there was like they were giving out lightsabers and cool like glowing stuff because they turned off the lights and they gave us like a big dance party.
Oh my goodness! But we totally forgot that we also got. Not only did we see Mark Hamill for pictures. Just like so much goes on in the day that it just
it blurs together.
It just But what else? So we went for autographs, and you had you gave Mr. Hamill something special, right?
Yeah,
what was it? A photo of what?
It was when he was young, Luke Skywalker.
And Tatooine.
Tatooine. You could see his little hut with C-3PO and R2-D2 in the background.
And he really appreciated that, right? And he took
because I just did like the Luke Skywalker. My mom, you said.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? You always are so creative. You had so much space on there. Like, why don't you jazz it up? And she ended up making a whole scene from Tatooine. Yeah. Oh, that rhyme.
Oh,
whole scene from Tatooine.
Whole scene from Tatooine.
And we're still in that dance party mode here. But we have we have so much that we have to now pack away because tomorrow, unfortunately, not only is it the final day of Fan Expo Chicago, but we're going to have to head. Yeah, start
13
heading
hours.
home. Yeah.
Or traffic, maybe traffic.
Well, let's not talk about traffic, but we just hope that, once we go through everything and share all the experiences that everyone will get a taste of what it could be like at these conventions. But I don't know, you certainly have a special time at the conventions, little one. Yeah. A little princess.
Well,
right, so
we'll
see
you in part 3.
Night.